The US government sued one of the biggest crypto companies in the world for $1.3 billion. The case lasted 5 years, and the ending left the crypto world completely divided. But before the lawsuit, before the government, before any of it, there was a war between the founders themselves. It's 2012. A programmer named Jed McCaleb has an idea. A digital payment network faster than Bitcoin. No mining, no proof of work, transactions settle in 3 to 5 seconds. He teams up with Chris Larson, a veteran fintech founder. They call it OpenCoin. Later, Ripple Labs. They create 100 billion XRP tokens all at once. No mining, just created. Ripple keeps 60 billion tokens for itself. The founders split billions between themselves. Jed McCaleb personally receives 9 billion XRP. By 2013, McCaleb and Ripple leadership can't agree on anything. McCaleb wants decentralization. Ripple wants banks. McCaleb leaves. He takes his 9 billion XRP with him. Then he builds Stellar, a direct competitor. And then he starts selling. Hard. Millions of dollars worth of XRP. Every single week. Ripple panics. If McCaleb dumps 9 billion tokens at once, the price goes to zero. They sue him. They settle. McCaleb signs an agreement. He can only sell a limited amount per day, a slow, controlled bleed. It takes him nearly a decade. He finishes selling around 2022. 9 billion XRP, gone. But McCaleb wasn't their biggest problem. December 22nd, 2020, the Securities and Exchange Commission files a lawsuit against Ripple Labs. The targets, CEO Brad Garlinghouse, co-founder Chris Larson, and the company itself. The charge, selling $1.3 billion in unregistered securities. The SEC says XRP is not a currency. It's a security, like a stock. And the man who signs off on the lawsuit, SEC Chairman Jay Clayton, on his last day in office, literally his last day. January 2021, Coinbase suspends XRP trading, then Kraken, then Bitstamp. One by one, exchanges drop the token. XRP's price craters, it drops below 20 cents, billions in market cap, vanished overnight. If you're an American holding XRP right now, you can barely trade it, you're stuck. Most communities would abandon ship. The XRP army does the exact opposite. They dig in. Hundreds of thousands of retail holders refuse to sell. They tweet. They meme. They hire lawyers. They track every single court filing. Attorney John Deaton files an amicus brief on behalf of over 75,000 XRP holders, regular people, fighting the SEC. For 3 years, the XRP army holds. Through the delisting, through the bear market, through the silence. July 13th, 2023, Judge Annalisa Torres drops her ruling. And it's a split decision. Both sides win, both sides lose. Programmatic sales of XRP on exchanges, not securities. Regular people buying XRP on Coinbase, perfectly legal. But institutional sales, Ripple selling XRP directly to hedge funds and venture capital firms, that is an unregistered security. XRP pumps 75% in hours. The XRP army celebrates like they won the Super Bowl. But the SEC also claims victory, because institutional sales were ruled illegal. Both sides hold press conferences. Both sides say they won. The ruling is so nuanced that nobody knows what it actually means for the rest of crypto. August 2024. Judge Torres orders Ripple to pay $125 million in civil penalties for the institutional sales. The SEC originally asked for nearly $2 billion. $125 million is a slap on the wrist by comparison. 2025. Both sides have had enough. Ripple and the SEC reach a final settlement. $50 million. $1.3 billion demanded, $50 million paid. That's a 96% discount. Both sides drop their appeals. 5 years of litigation, done, over. The XRP army survived it all. The co-founder war, the SEC lawsuit, the delistings, the bear market. 5 years of holding through pure chaos. Ripple spent 5 years and hundreds of millions of dollars in legal fees fighting the SEC, and the result was a ruling so complicated that both sides claimed victory. Welcome to crypto regulation. Subscribe for more.